that thing gives me an ick, a yuck. I don't know how else to describe it, but I don't. Okay, welcome to a very special episode, and happy January 16th to all of you. I don't know about you, but I have kind of gotten tired of seeing all the Nintendo Switch rumors and leaks and previews, fake previews. There's so many. It's been super annoying. So it's time to not have any more fake previews. Although I've never done a video on the Switch 2 before, I've felt like I didn't really want to get myself involved with that because of all the clickbait and how, I mean, I guess it's just like giving people some of what they want, some hype, some guesses at what the Switch might look like. But Nintendo announced it, so now we don't have to do the clickbaity like guessing fake mock-up videos and things. We can just show you what the Switch 2 is going to look like. So I'm going to play the video for you here, and I'm going to watch along. And I might pause every couple seconds. I just want to um, I just want to give my thoughts. I'm not going to like talk forever. I feel like I've already spoken too long now. So let's jump over and take a look at the Nintendo Switch 2. And like I said, I'll pause when I want to interject and give a thought. But let's just watch together. All right. Nice, quiet Nintendo logo. Okay. Bigger screen. I don't know if that's supposed to like signify a new finish on the machine. It kind of looks like maybe we get. I'm just going to pause there for a second. It almost looks like maybe we get a USB port on the bottom and a USB port on the top, which is really nice if you can charge the device from both ports, because I have a bit of a problem with my current Nintendo Switches. What my kids will do um, is not with this one, because this is my new OLED Switch, but I haven't let them really play with it much yet. But what they do with their Switches, we have a Lite and we have an OG like first gen Nintendo Switch. What they'll do is they'll plug in to the bottom and they'll play with the system with the cord coming out the bottom, and then they'll like rest it on themselves, or they'll rest it on like the edge of a couch, or they'll rest it on the edge of something, and over time that puts pressure on that cord and it bends it and it makes it loose. I have had phones with loose ports on them, I think because of that same sort of issue. And my youngest son's Nintendo Switch Lite has a loose port. It still works and it still charges it, but it feels not nice. It feels way too loose. So if we get a port on the bottom and a port on the top and you can charge from both of those ports, that's a bonus. We get an almost lay flat hinge, which is cool. That's nice. And larger redesigned Joy-Cons. Do we think that those thumbsticks might be Hall effect? I think that after the fiasco that they had with the Joy-Cons on the first Switch, they'd have to be crazy to not go with Hall effect joysticks, right? On these new Joy-Cons. See the little connector there. And buttons, for the most part, the buttons look the same, eh? I need to I need to stop here. I've watched this already, and this is my. I've loved everything that I've seen so far. I don't love that thing. Can I circle my mouse around it there? This thing, not a fan. I don't. I have to wait, I guess, and see how it functions, how big it is, how sturdy it is. But my first reaction when I saw that in the trailer earlier today was that my kids are gonna snap those off. They're gonna they're gonna have the Switch in their hands, and the magnet might be strong, but they're gonna be tempted to like play with it and try and twist it and bend the Joy Cons because they're not on rails. Which this design might be better than the rails. I'm not saying that the rails system for the Joy Cons was perfect. It wasn't. It worked decent enough, and it was cool, and it was new at the time. It was a novelty, and this is kind of similar. It's a novelty with the magnetic controllers. I just hope that the groove is deep enough that when you slide the controllers in, they have to go in on a straight line. You know what I mean? Like if I were to make a groove with my hand and the Joy-Con has to go in this way, there's no way for it to like bend and come out. Because if it can bend and come out at the same time, if you can twist the Joy-Cons off of it, that little I could see that little part there snapping right off. And I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the charging function, and maybe the controllers are always wireless. But I don't like it. That's my one out of the whole thing. The whole entire system, bigger screen, redesigned Joy Cons, probably OLED, probably Hall effect joysticks. That thing gives me an ick, a yuck. I don't know how else to describe it, but I don't like it. So that's it. And then we kind of get a stylized kind of version of that trailer again with some footage. Maybe a new Mario Kart. Maybe we are just getting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Deluxe. Hard to say. 2025. That's this year, guys. That's this year. And we have our kind of disclaimer screen at the end here about backwards compatibility. The Switch 2 can play Switch 2 exclusives, and it can play Nintendo Switch 1 games, but with a little asterisk. That little asterisk right at the end there says that the Nintendo Switch 2 will play both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games, but certain Nintendo Switch games may not work on the Nintendo Switch 2. So it sounds like maybe it might be up to the developers of the games to release a patch or something to make it function. Um, we've seen a lot of talk about, like, we didn't see anything in this video. A lot of rumors earlier about like what kind of CPU and GPU. I don't want to dig into that all that much. It sounds like it'll probably be able to handle 4K, maybe even some ray tracing and different things like that, but we're not going to do a deep dive onto that. But I think we get another quick little mention at the end of the video here of another detail where they talk about how we can get hands-on. We have a series of hands-on events will be held around the world, and I was able to discover that there will be an event in Toronto, and registration to put your name in and have your name in a random drawing to win tickets to go to this event are actually tomorrow, Friday, January 17th. So I am definitely going to be putting my name in for that. I think it would be super awesome to go and get a hold of a Nintendo Switch in my hands. We end the video with a nice red Nintendo logo, but let's jump back here and just see the device all together again when they snap on the controllers. So that's the Switch 2. No mock-up. This isn't fake. This is what it looks like. and it looks like a Nintendo Switch, but bigger. I would say maybe 8 to 8.5 inches would be my guess, but again, we don't have any official specs. So I'd like to hear what your guys' thoughts are. What's your favorite part about the new Switch from what we've seen so far? What's your least favorite part? Comment down below. Leave a comment and tell us favorite part, least favorite part. Are there any games you think are going to come out on this that are going to look really great that you're excited about playing? And make sure to subscribe and follow our channel. And yeah, just leave some comments and tell me what you like about the Switch, or tell me if you like this video. And how long have you been like looking forward to the Switch too? I've been able to kind of like put my my hype aside and just like play what I've got. I had a ton of fun with like Tears of the Kingdom and stuff like that, and I've been playing some other stuff to tide me over. I haven't been like, oh, I gotta get my hands on a Switch too, but yeah, it's been pretty cool. So thanks for watching. Uh, Again, leave a comment. Tell us what you're excited about. What's your favorite thing? What's your least favorite thing? Do you like how the Joy Cons connect? Um, what have you heard? And we will, once we find out some more information, maybe we'll make a follow up video. I don't want to make a lot of speculation videos. I've speculated as little as I think I can in this video, but that still feels kind of like too much. So, um, once I have some other, like, once Nintendo releases some details, I might make another follow up video and chat about it with you guys. But I just will wait, and that's what we'll do. So, bye bye. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day and week and month and year ahead.